Hey guys, today I have a Maytag washer and electric dryer set. And right now I've got the washer going. We've got it set to deep water wash, 1 rinse, just a normal cycle here. Wash temp is on cool. You've got several options here, and just a regular on the soil level. If you kick this up, it's gonna have it agitate for a longer period of time and just a little bit more water. More water when you have it set to auto sensing. It's pretty much going to use about the same on deep water wash. Now I've got the lid lock bypass with this little locking mechanism here. It's basically just an extra one of these I ordered online, so I can stick it in there and show you all what's going on. But it's filling up with water right now, sensing the load, see how heavy it is, how much water it needs to add. And a pretty heavy load. You can see huge king size capacity on this washer. It is ginormous because that's a pretty heavy load. It looks kind of small in there, but it's going to fill up full submersion and then get to work agitating. So I'm going to let it fill up and do that, and I'll come back and show you it agitating, but I just wanted to give you a look at it first. Then I'm going to show you that it drains the water out as it moves into the rinse cycle, and then it has a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle. Then when it's all done, we'll move the clothes over to the dryer and show you that the dryer works perfectly. Okay, switched over to the wash cycle. And like I said, I can lift this up here and show you. It's getting started agitating those clothes, and it did fill all the way up to the top there with water, full submersion. I actually added some more clothes. I added 4 pairs of jeans in there just because there was still extra space. And it might stop and add a tiny bit more water as it goes here and there, but it's really going to get it to the top and then continue agitating. So from here, it'll go through this, decently long agitation cycle. It has 3 or 4 different agitation modes it uses. This would be considered a short pulse here. It's got a long one, then it's got a fast one that it uses. So we'll let it go ahead and finish up on the wash, and we'll come back. Alright guys, moving out of the wash cycle. It is draining the water out now. You hear it draining there, nice and fast. And nice and quiet. So once it's done here, like I said, it's going to fill back up with fresh water for the rinse cycle. Then once it's done and drains that out, we'll be back and I'll show you that final spin cycle, nice and smooth. Final spin cycle. Here you can see that the machine's nice, smooth. Sounds great. It's got the drain kicked on. Spinning those clothes nice and fast. It'll get a little faster as it continues to extract the water out of those clothes and it becomes lighter. There you go. Now we know the washer works perfect. We'll let that finish up and move over to the dryer. All right, now we've got those clothes moved over to the electric dryer, which I've got plugged in, set up here. You see the lights on, nice huge capacity on this one as well. So we'll set this time dry, high heat, and this is kind of nice, this cycle signal here. You can turn that off. You have kids, pets, little ones sleeping throughout the day. It's nice to be able to turn that off if you want to. So we're good to go on that. And I'm going to show you that it is in fact heating like it's supposed to. I've got a temperature gun here. So right in between those 2 red dots, it's going to take your surface temperature measurement, tell you how hot or cold something is. So it's 80 degrees on the top of the dryer. If I shine this on the ground here, you see it changes a little bit to 75. So we'll go ahead and open this up. And I'll shine it right inside the heating element tube, which is very hot inside that tube there. However, the inside of your dryer, it's only going to get from about 95 up to 195. Just depends on how long it's been running and what you have the heat set to, because you can set the heat. Here you have high, medium, and low, and then you also have an air fluff. So you have 4 controls, 4 temperature settings here that you can work with. So all your delicate items or like your full loaded jeans, you can max it out. All that. So I'll let that go ahead and finish up. I'll get these listed up for sale. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thanks, you guys have a great day.